The Golden Bachelorette couple Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple are engaged and very much in love, but their relationship is moving so fast that it's possible that she might leave him someday. Joan, a 61-year-old private school administrator from Rockville, Maryland, and Chock, a 60-year-old insurance executive from Wichita, Kansas, are currently looking for a place to live in New York City. They'll be moving there, while also keeping their houses in their home states. #2715 Remove ads. Before the Golden Bachelorette Season 1 even began, Joan made it very clear that she'd never leave her family, which consists of her 4 adult children, 3 grandchildren, 92-year-old mother, and mother-in-law, who's her late husband John's mom. On Joan and Chock's final date together, he presented her with a heart-shaped keychain and said that he wanted to move to New York City with her. Although Joan seems to be on board with this plan, it wasn't her original intention, and things are moving so fast that there are signs that she might end up getting cold feet and leaving Chock. The Golden Bachelorette's Joan Vassos left The Golden Bachelor early for her family. Joan prioritizes her family above everything else. #2715 Remove ads. During Jerry Turner's Golden Bachelor season, Joan left the show early because her daughter was experiencing postpartum depression. She was forming a strong connection with Jerry, but when her daughter called her, she dropped everything to return home to her, which was very admirable. Joan thought that maybe she'd return to the show, but she put her daughter first, and it never happened. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows. Right now reality TV is more popular than ever. With so many to choose from, here are some of the best reality TV shows to stream or watch right now. Posts. When Joan was cast in her own Golden Bachelorette season, she made it clear that she'd never leave her family. However, Chock still presented her with a plan to get their own place in New York City, which isn't exactly around the corner from Maryland. As soon as Joan and Chock went public with their relationship during the November 13th finale, they began searching for an apartment in New York City. While Joan said that it's always been her and Chock's dream to live there, it's all happening very fast. #2715 Remove ads. If Joan's family needs her again, or she simply wants to be there for them, living in New York City with Chock is going to be an obstacle to that. It's easy to imagine that Joan might leave a man she's only known for a few months in order to attend to the family who's loved her for a lifetime. Joan's children lost their father, John, to pancreatic cancer in 2021, which was only 3 years ago. They're most likely still healing from that, and they need their mom close to them. Joan almost left the Golden Bachelorette because her mother was sick. Joan felt guilty that she wasn't home to take care of her mom. #2715 Remove ads. During the Golden Bachelorette, Joan's 92-year-old mother, Mary, became ill with a respiratory infection. Her family called her during filming, and she wondered if she'd once again have to return home. Joan also expressed how guilty she felt that she wasn't there for her mother during her illness. Although Mary thankfully recovered, and even traveled to Los Angeles for the Golden Bachelorette finale, it's a fact that she's in her 90s and will certainly need more care as she gets older. Joan not only feels obligated to her family, but she loves them very much. If her mother needs her while she's in New York City with Chock, she'll most certainly drop everything to return to Maryland in order to take care of her. Joan and Chock's relationship is moving so quickly that Joan doesn't seem to have had time to consider how moving to New York City could negatively impact her, her family, and her relationship with Chock in the future. However, if it came down to her having to choose between Chock and her mother, her actions on the Golden Bachelorette prove that she might leave him. #2715 Remove ads. Moving to New York City wasn't Joan's idea. Joan might come to regret the decision. Close because moving to New York City wasn't Joan's idea, but rather something presented to her by Chock. She might come to regret the decision. While it was fun for them to get caught up in the fantasy world of the Golden Bachelorette, the reality is that the show is over, and now they must settle into their real lives. Living in New York City alone with Chock doesn't seem to fit in with Joan's original plan to stay in Maryland near her family. It was shocking that she agreed to it, and it could end up tearing them apart rather than bringing them closer together. #X 2715 remove ads related. The Golden Bachelorette's Joan Vassos should have ended her season when she fell in love with Chock Chapple. Claire Crawley had the right idea. The Golden Bachelorette's Joan Vassos has admitted that she fell in love with Chock early in her season, so she should have ended it like Claire did. Hosts 2 Joan might come to resent Chock because, during the show, he seemed to want to have her all to himself. He was sometimes possessive of her, which Joan interpreted and appreciated as attentiveness, but it's easy to imagine that had always want her to put him first in her life. If Chock ever asks Joan to choose between him and her family, he most likely won't like her decision. Joan-Chock's engagement was a shocker. Joan didn't begin the Golden Bachelorette intending to get engaged. #X 2715 remove ads. Before Joan's Golden Bachelorette season began, she expressed that she would be just as happy leaving in a relationship as she would be getting engaged. She thought that people should get to know each other in the real world before taking such a major step in their relationship. Joan also saw Jerry and Teresa Nist's Golden Bachelor marriage end in divorce after just 3 months, so she knew that there was value in taking things slowly. This is why it was shocking that Joan did accept Chock's proposal at the end of the Golden Bachelorette. It seemed to go against her philosophy of moving slowly because the only next step now is for them to get married. If they'd left in a relationship, they could have taken some time to get to know each other better, and then gotten engaged. Now the pressure is on for them to walk down the aisle, which was something that Joan said that she didn't want to jump into. Joan could end up leaving Chock if she feels that there's too much emphasis on rushing into marriage. #X 2715 remove ads. Although Joan and Chock seem very happy and meant to be, their relationship is moving at lightning speed. Based on her past interactions with her family, and what she said she wants for her future, if things don't slow down, she could end up getting scared and leaving Chock. However, hopefully, this won't happen, and Joan and Chock's plans to move to New York City and eventually get married will result in them living happily ever after. The Golden Bachelorette is available to stream on Hulu. Sources: Bachelor Nation, YouTube, The Golden Bachelorette, Instagram, Bachelor Nation, YouTube. Your rating: close 10 stars, 9 stars, 8 stars, 7 stars, 6 star, 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. Rate now 0/10. Leave a review. Your comment has not been saved. Your changes have been saved. Email is sent. Email has already been sent. My list: my favorite TV shows. My watchlist. Success 257.6 8/10. The Golden Bachelorette TV PG reality. The Golden Bachelorette. This reality series offers one woman in her later years the opportunity to find love, as a group of seasoned men compete for her affection. Participants bring diverse romantic histories, seeking a meaningful connection and a chance to build a promising future together. Where to watch season: all season 1 stream rent by not available stream rent by not available availability in US release date September 18, 2024 Main genre reality franchises The Bachelor Network ABC cast Joan Vassos, Jesse Palmer, Gary Livingston, Pascal Ibgay, Jonathan Roan, Charles Chock Chapple, Charles Ling, Keith Gordon, Guy Gansert, Jordan Heller, Mark Anderson, Daniel Romer, Gil Ramirez, Charles King, Kim Buick, Greg Lasson, Michael Stevens. Characters: The Golden Bachelorette Seasons 1 streaming services. Hulu showrunner Bennett Graebner. Expand #X 2715 remove ads.